Blessed day, everyone. So the topics more to talk about in this video: Jamaican sex workers struggling after COVID-19 pandemic, patron shot after a man attacked security guard over social distancing, 16-year-old girl gone missing in Old Harbour area. So the first thing I want to talk about is the sex worker we are struggling right now. So it says, I feel like running away, sex workers struggling amid COVID-19. The world's oldest profession is floundering in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic, which has single-handedly in only a few weeks curtailed an industry that has been around for a millennia. Sex workers are seeing first-hand the negative impacts of the pandemic. Even the sex workers who ply their trade in massage parlors and exotic clubs now find themselves pushed out on the streets, where they are more vulnerable to violence, sexually transmitted infections, and even human trafficking. Others, especially the marginalized street walkers, have been severely impacted by curfews and the paranoia surrounding a disease which is a killer and about which little is known. Consumers have less disposable income to spend on certain pursuits, and most sex workers are not techno-savvy enough to cash in on other income streams such as scamming or OnlyFans.com. It's scamming, people. I don't want to think me say scamming. Anyways, this is the worst time ever. Right now, I don't know where or how to start. Grace, a 38-year-old prostitute who chose to use a pseudonym to protect her identity, said, I have 4 kids, but only one with a dad and no source of income, bills and bills on top of bills. The only good thing is that the next door have Wi-Fi open, so I just hope they don't put a code on it. I never used to beg. Now I beg a lot, and not everyone is kind around here. Grace has no savings as a buffer against bankruptcy, so the abrupt halt in her industry has hit her hard. It's bad, real bad. Sometimes I feel like run away and leave my kids, but it's hard to leave them, she said. As a highly criminalized community, sex workers are disproportionately like to enter into the criminal justice system and be incarcerated. Grace used to patrol the deserted streets of her town where her clients would pick her up for a clandestine hookups. She has been doing it for several years and is extremely secretive about what she does for a living. I don't want to end up in the news. My kids are very old and don't want to hurt them if I get arrested or if people find out, she said. Grace admitted that her customers, even her regulars, are perhaps feeling the financial pinch. That's why they have largely done a disappearing act. The public health crisis have decriminated their industry and has led to a huge loss of income. I figure all of them have the same problem as me now. No one has money, or little they have is to serve them through the crisis. Right now my head even hurt thinking about how I am going to survive another week without any income. We have to be cutting down on food, she said. Before the COVID-19 crisis, Grace said she could generate at least $10,000 to $15,000 per week, which enabled her to live a decent lifestyle, something she would have not been able to accomplish working the other jobs. I am afraid of getting sick. I don't have insurance. It's a tough life. And I get even worse now. I can't get any other job right now, she said. In this present COVID-19 crisis, sex workers run a higher risk of COVID-19 transmission, as many jobs like stripping, escorting and massage work require in-person gathering and physical intimacy. Right now, I don't know when the industry will come back. Me afraid to go out there, she said. Judge how the man them feel because it's an invisible virus and them say people without symptoms can have it and spread it. Me not even know what kind of cross is this on the land. Grace said, what kind of cross is indeed? So yes, people, right now Grace is feeling the COVID-19 impact. But she said she did earn $10,000 to $15,000 per week. So yeah, tell me, say she never did a save and a put on money. That's why I tell her, say no matter what you are doing in life, you have to put on money for a rainy day. Even if you have put on $3,000, trust me, better than nothing. And people always say this, and how much you earn, is how much you put on, you see me? So you put on when you can for a rainy day. And right now we see even KFC look like them out for lay off people. Nobody now have money for a run go to no sex work and no one them thing there. And to be honest, me not even go bash that woman here because me know a lot of persons that go probably burn her out and say, yo, you have to go look job, and because she say, certain job wouldn't provide her to live a good lifestyle like what she live, you see me? Remember say, whole heap of them females here, so some top man by front from them, you know, some politicians, some commissioner, doctors, lawyers. You see me? So for them big on top of the money where them are spend for by the front. But at the end of the day, I mean, COVID-19, it basically lick everybody. You see me? Whole heap of people get laid off. So we know, so they say, people may not laugh. Honestly, me I try not to laugh as much as possible. But just for hear a sex worker complain, it just sound kind of weird. But everybody I feel it. But leave in the comments and let me know. Because she say, the lifestyle where she want to live, you know, little rare job can provide her with the lifestyle. And when you look upon it, you know, people, a whole heap of kids that she provide for, you know, 4 kids, you see me? And only one of them father really a helper, you see me? I don't know if a 4 different man she have pitney for, but she say one out of all of them a help her a certain way. So you know the thing go, it go rough on her. But I don't know if I say, man, me couldn't give advice to she. The only thing me can tell her is I forgot to go try seek a normal job. Because as me say, no man now go spend their money on that right now. Them need all the money in them pocket for go towards food and them thing there, you see me? But as me say, people, let me know when you think about this. I'm going to move right on to the next story. Patron shot as man attack security guard after social distancing dispute. A patron at a Burger King outlet in Montego Bay in St. James was shot and injured this afternoon after a gunman fired at a security guard with whom he had an earlier altercation. According to the police, sometime after 3 p.m., the attacker turned up at the Westgate shopping center and was asked by the security guard to follow the social distancing protocol. The attacker reportedly resisted and during a verbal clash assaulted the security guard. It is reported that during the altercation, the security guard uses his baton to hit the attacker several times. The attacker subsequently left the scene and soon returned with a handgun and opened fire at the security guard, the police reported. The security guard reportedly fled unscathed, but one of the bullets hit a male patron in the fast food establishment. The shooter then ran into a waiting motor car which sped away. Meanwhile, the injured man was rushed to the Cornwall Regional Hospital where he was admitted. So yes, people, very unfortunate situation just because the man don't want to follow the social distancing protocol. But I don't know if some of these people don't know say them a benefit from this, you understand? They must feel like say the security guard are going to benefit a year life, you know. But at the end of the day, it's sad. I mean, hopefully the person will get shot, him end up alright and him not pass or nothing like that. You see me, people? But more keep on updated if me hear any other thing on this whole situation. And people, don't follow this man here and want disrupt when time somebody are telling us say, only for follow social distancing. Your life, it's going to save. Anyway, people, leave in the comments and let me know when you think about this. I'm going to move right on to the final story. Search on for 16-year-old girl gone missing in Old Harbour police area. The police and residents are searching for 16-year-old Ashley Campbell of Red Ground District in St. Catherine, who has been missing since Monday, April 27, and for whom an Ananda alert has been activated. She is of dark complexion, slim build, and is about 170 centimeters, 5 feet 7 inches tall. Reports from the Old Harbour police are that about 4 p.m. Ashley was last seen at home wearing a white blouse, blue jean shorts, and a pair of multicolored slippers. She has not been heard from since then. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Ashley Campbell is being asked to contact the Old Harbour police at 876-983-2255. The police 119 emergency number or the nearest police station. Yes, people, see our picture on the screen. If anyone want to see her, want to know what to do, contact the police them. Don't withhold information because our family them, you know them worry right now. Remember say a 16-year-old that, and hopefully nothing bad not happen to her, you see me? I just the other day me even talk about a 13 or 14-year-old were missing, and me no hear nothing about that all now. Some of us are hopes that the turnout on this is different, but any update, more make you know what's going on. Anyway, people, remember, you know, stay safe, bless upon yourself, I'm out.
Everett, bro. the president of the conference, and I had a discussion about it, and I assured him that we will put in, as I said, an additional day for shopping.
Yes, sir.
And some longer hours.
Thanks for
so
your
that
time,
everybody can be accommodated.
and thanks for understanding. Have a good day.
Very good. Very good. All right. Thanks, everyone.
All right, brother.